I was driving by and I noticed this house. They had a Chevy pickup truck and it's completely burnt up. Yeah, that's showing up on camera. Look, right here. It is still burning. This was just like last night that this happened. How could it still be burning? It's been raining all day today. So that was hot. Oh yeah, all the barrel stoves in there. I feel bad for their pickup truck too. That's like one of those Chevy 1500s. They're expensive. Hopefully everyone was okay, whatever happened here. I mean, obviously a fire, but you know what caused it. There's a snowplow on the front of the truck, but if you listen, you could hear the water hitting the fire and it's making a crackling sound. It's probably not picked up on audio, but I hear it. That piece of wood just fell, so it is still burning. I guess they just said screw it and let it burn itself out. As it turns out, the road is locked up. Smile, you're on camera. Alright, so I assume we can't continue down this road. It doesn't say no trespassing, but I mean, it's blocked off. There's a camera sign. They're not explicitly telling us we can't go. We'll try another road. So we're now crossing that bridge that we just drove under, and I was trying to get to this huge abandoned rock crusher factory. Unfortunately, that way was closed, but there's another route to get to it, and it's on the way back home. So I say we save the best for last. We tried tackling it from that road, but we could do is tackle it from this other road. So now we're gonna go check out this canal system, and if it's even... Yeah, this road doesn't look bad. We could do this. Look at that. Check this out. We're now under the bridge. To the left of us is the Mohawk River, but then to the right is the Erie Canal, Lock 36. All that's left of it is this section of the canal. Okay, let's go check out the river real quick. Then we'll keep going up, because there's two rock crusher factories, and we're gonna check out the one I was planning on checking out last. We're actually gonna do it first, and it's up this way. Now what's interesting is for some reason they have these ways to get down the river. I don't know, is that for people if they wanted to swim? Or I don't know. Or actually, no, I think it's boats, because look at these things right here. They would have tied their boats up to that, and then to get up to level ground, they would climb up all these ladders, and they keep going like this. And then we got a train passing by over there. It's really neat out here, because we're in upstate New York, where not a lot of people live. It's actually pretty rural. Somebody else has been here in the last few days, so I'm just hiking in their footsteps, roughly the same size. That makes it nice and easy. But what we're going on right now is this abandoned train tracks. You can't see them because of all the snow. When they decommissioned these old train tracks, it became abandoned too. There's no reason for it. You see, the train would come by and dump the rocks off at the crusher, and then it would come back, or another train would come back and pick up the crushed rock. They would use that crushed rock wherever they needed it, in the cities, whatever. And it was usually for roads and building houses. Now that's all abandoned. There's one on that side of the railroad track that's still active. The rock crusher factory isn't, but
the railroad track is, but this side is completely abandoned. Both the railroad is completely gone and the rut crusher factory is just ruins. So we got about 5 minutes till we get to it. It's just slow going because of all this snow. We finally made it. We just have to cross this railroad bridge, and then straight ahead of us is the building, and it looks so sick looking. I can't wait to get up to it and really explore. I don't even know what to expect, you guys. I don't know if it's just a big hollow looking cement or if it's an actual factory or what. Oh, no way. So you see these other shoe steps. This other guy came here expecting to get in here. He didn't keep going. So someone else came here a few days ago to see this, just like I am right now. Oh, it was huge. It is dripping down each side. Oh, whoa, it keeps going. There's even more to it. I'm starting to get the picture. So this is where all the rock crushing happened. This is where they had all the huge machines to do everything. They would have been bolted on all of these pieces of concrete, and then it would move up here, probably on like some sort of conveyor system. And from up there in the reservoirs, it would come out of each of these chutes, just one by one. Super sketch. I don't even know. There's nothing for me to grab onto. If you slip down into that water and probably get hypothermia. I don't want to get too close to that water with it being a high of 15 degrees today. If you slip, it's not much to do. This is really neat though. I mean, it's just the ruins, so I do want to check that other one out if we could get to it. It's a more sketchy one, a lot more than this. What's neat is all the trees and plants are growing on top of the buildings now. So this piece of crap broke on me. Look at that. All right, so far I've destroyed 3 of these. And they're about 700 bucks each. It's not very good. They're really expensive. That's weird. That gives me the creeps. Let's get the hell out of here. I think someone's squatting in there. So this is Little Falls, New York. And when we take this right, we will be entering the historic district in Little Falls, where there's all these really old buildings. That looks like it's a hotel. It's abandoned now. I would love to be able to go inside of some of these, but they are locked up tight. Like, we're in a tiny town right now, and they have all these huge buildings. Look at that one. It's all boarded up at the bottom. I don't even think that's active anymore. I love that. These houses, whoever owns them, I would imagine it's expensive to maintain them. Imagine the electricity and heating bill on a place that massive. And then going down, we're gonna keep following it. It just looks like row houses. Half of these are abandoned though, which I do wonder what people do for jobs around here. It can't be great, because I know during the Great Depression, well, before the Great Depression, they had a lot of factory work. And when the US shifted from a production-based to a service-based economy, I would imagine upstate took a huge hit, because it was a lot of blue collar up here. And these roads are so old that it's these tiny little ways to get around them. These, they all look kind of the same. Bunch of small row houses. Even more over here. I think I found my favorite building. I don't know what it is, but check it. Oh, it's a church? Dude, I don't know. But that is freaking awesome looking. It doesn't look active. Yeah, it looks empty, honestly. Someone lives there. That's a house. It's a huge house. I mean, all these houses are huge though. And to think people see this on a daily basis, they just drive by all these historic houses, probably used to it. And I'm sitting here like, holy crap, these look amazing. One last neighborhood before we keep going today. I want to see those houses. And this is the neighborhood that I wanted to see. I just noticed that church. I want to check that out. And then there's the mailman, he's delivering. So people still clearly live in most of these. I noticed the occasional abandoned one, but it really isn't that plentiful. To get to this factory, this is the other road. Moment of truth. Can we actually explore it? It's not plowed. There's nowhere to really park. Yikes. I would definitely get stuck. So the issue is, oh, it's kind of warm today. It's 33 degrees out. These are my boots. If you could see, they are soaking wet right now, which means I have my tennis shoes on. The moment these touch any snow, we're gonna be soaked. So that's one strike, but that's okay, I don't mind. Soaked tennis shoes, not a big deal. But then the two strike comes that this is a heavily patrolled area. Whatever, I've done that before. Three strike comes, because where the hell do I park? There is nowhere to park. And I've always played by a philosophy with any abandoned place. If there's three strikes, I don't go to it. Like, I could maybe park on the side here,
turn left onto Biddleman
but
Road.
then
you'll
it's
take your first
obvious
right onto New York 5 East.
that I'm here.
So this is the situation, is that's the train tracks, right? And I know it's not really zoomed too well, but over here, those are vehicle tracks. You could see right where they turned around before, and unfortunately, that's why we can't go check it out. Got the guy on video. He's right here Look, that's the abandoned factory. He's getting out. They're doing something out there, but that's why we can't go in. It sucks. So this is just kind of a behind the scenes of Urbex, doing risk assessment if a place is worth it or not, and if it's even accessible. For this one, it's not worth it. That sign you see, Italian Community Bake Oven Historic Site, that's what we're looking at right now. 1891 to 1893, Italian oven used to feed Italian immigrant railroad workers building the Dodgeville to Little Falls Railroad. That's the oven. We're actually above it right now. And then this is just more history on it. Pause, read the screen. So we cooked pizza right inside of here. That's so cool. And the brick, this brick is new. Same with the wood from when they restored it. The rest of this, I mean, with the exception of the roof, is all original. Let's get out of here. It's freezing cold. I just wanted to see this because it was right on the way, just on the side of the road. So this is a scenic overlook, and it is absolutely scenic. It's really beautiful up here. So this is Empire Mill. It's stunning looking. We can't get into it. Even if you did, you'd have to figure out how to get across the river. They used to have a bridge that would run across here. That's all been taken out. So the mill is obviously abandoned now. It's not used or anything. And then there's an abandoned house right here as well, just on this side of the road. That's the other bridge. So yeah, you could take that bridge, but it's locked up tight. There's no way. Let's just hope we're not stuck. Moment of truth, you guys. Are we gonna be able to get out, or are we stuck? Oh, it's moving. It's spinning them. The tires are spinning, but we're out. I really didn't do this car justice on one of my last videos because apparently I had it on eco mode for my 0 to 60. I can't do a 0 to 60 here, but I could do a 0 to 45. So we just gotta wait for all these guys. Let's turn that blinker on, why not? Wait for this guy as well. And then we'll do the test. Okay. Right now. Honestly, that is pretty freaking fast. It wasn't that fast the first time. I didn't know I had it in eco mode. It is a fast car, I'll admit. It is fast. I don't like it, but it is a fast car.